Hey guys, you are welcome again to another session of VibeCoding. And today we are going to create the Vite or the Vite and the Chakra based template just by using the Cursor AI IDE. For those who are new to Vite, it's a really very fast, comparatively a very fast React template. Most of the newer projects are being developed using the Vite. So you have option to create the new project using npx create a React app, or you can use Vite. You have two options, but Vite is comparatively very fast. For larger project, Vite is a very good option. Chakra UI is a component system which is designed based on Tailwind CSS and various other latest React components. So using the Chakra UI, you have ability to really write way better tag-based HTML component rather than updating the CSS using the Tailwind design. So combining Vite and Chakra UI, you have best of both worlds, and that is the objective for us to create the template which can be used again and again and again as needed just by using the Cursor AI IDE. So what I have done here, I have just created a new folder called the Vite Chakra template. There is no content, everything here. There is literally nothing. So if I go to terminal, here I can see a Vite Chakra template. It's nothing. So very first thing, I'm using Cursor IDE agent. As you can see, I'm using the Cloud 3.7 Sonnet right now. Sometimes actually what I do is that if you do not know which one to choose, you can use the default. Default is that way, and here default could be a way to go. And if you are a starter, let's start with default. Then I'm using agent. Here we have agent or ask. So let's use the agent, and very first thing I would just say create a React based template application code using Vite and Chakra UI. Okay, we have created our prompt, and we had requested our prompt to be processed. At this point, you can say it's using the command called npm create Vite, which is the latest package. Dot is the application name, dash dash, then dash dash template using React TS. So by default, it's creating the React template using the TypeScript. If your project is not using TypeScript, you can actually remove the TypeScript here, and here you can actually give your project name rather than a dot here. So this is the folder it is going to use. So I will just call it Vite Chakra template Vite Chakra UI. So that is our application name. One thing, as you see, that when we gave this command didn't run, rather it's asking me to run this command. And that is because if we look into our settings, the YOLO mode is not enabled. So when the YOLO mode is enabled, it really helps us to run the command by itself. But this is not a good way, because you should know what is commands are running, so you have full understanding of what is happening. So we can look into the settings. Okay, so let's come to Cursor settings. Okay, here Cursor settings, here are our cursor settings. If you look into the cursor setting here, as there are general, I think it's in features. Okay, chat, and you have enable YOLO mode. So that is in the features. That's where this run command option is giving to us, so that we can know what is happening. If you enable it, then command will keep running. So we will run this command, run command. This is our project name. Command is running. Let's look into here. As you see, Vite Chakra UI project is created. We can go inside the Vite Chakra UI. We can see this is the code has been created. After this code is created, now you can see, now let install the necessary dependency and package. So this code will run inside here, install the Chakra UI, React package, emotion style, and framer motion. So let's run this command again. And if you click this pop-up terminal, then it will create this another terminal where this code is running. So this is the terminal which we are using, I am managing, and this is what is terminal which is ran by the Cursor. Okay, readme is generated. So now all that thing. Now as you could see here, there are lots of code has been written under here. As you could see, it's a +4 files. That much code has been added, updated. So one option is that you can say accept all and you will not know what had happened. Rather than you can come to IDE. Here you can see that all the files which has been created inside this Vite Chakra UI folder, package, src, everything. So what you could do is that you can always look into and you can accept file, or you can actually review the code and you can say accept. So in this file there is only one accept, so you can look into here what has been added. And because we are not creating the TypeScript code, so this code is pure React JavaScript code, I can accept it. Now I can go to review next file. I can look into here, Chakra provider is added into the main. I can also accept it. I can go next, and here the index.css has been updated. Okay, if you would want to keep checking, you can say accept. You can go next. You can look into here. That's another accept. So within the same file, multiple changes are there, and I'm just accepting everything one by one. So this is readme. Okay, and why I'm doing this, because it might taking the time, but if you are a starter, you have opportunity to really learn everything what has been added by these AI code editors. I can go to review next file. Here body has been updated. Okay, we can go. I think there are no further update. All the updates has been added here. We can see everything. Install. Now if we want to add update more packages, this is the editor terminal window. This is our window. Here we can see what is there. If we want to do it by ourselves, we can do npm install. It's just install if anything needs to be done, or we can just run this command npm run dev. So we can go npm run dev. This command has started the server, React server underneath, and now we can go localhost 5173. We can see the code. So we can come here, code executions, local code 5173, and here is the template. Very simple template which has the Vite and React. And if we go look into the code, we can see Chakra provider has been added here, and as you can see here, it's suggesting that we should be able to add the theme here. Okay, let's come back to ASP JSX. This is what has been used. Main.jsx is created JSX and TSX, but we are using the ASX. So here the JSX one. This is our code. If you see here that the code has been written using the div, it means that this code is not really using the Chakra UI as of now. So we can look into here and see what is happening. So Chakra UI provider has been added, but the Chakra UI theme has not been added here. So we can say, okay, looks like Chakra UI is not added to the project. Would you please add the theme also to the... So we are asking themes to be added because as you could see that app.jsx, whenever we are trying to look into the theme is not added. Okay, so here is the theme. We can look into the theme. Theme has been added here. Let's see. So Chakra UI React, extend the theme, which is coming out from theme config. Type, here are the themes. Okay, we need to install the Chakra UI icons package, Chakra UI icon. Okay, to fix some linter errors. Okay, go ahead, run the command. We still have to accept those changes which we have done earlier. Would you like me to add any additional theme customization or make any other improvement of the template? So before that, let's accept the code. See what else code changes is really needed. Okay, let's accept this, accept this, accept this, accept this. Okay, this is another. And the spacing, okay, use color mode. Use color mode. So import. Okay, so we can run this code, and if there will be an error, we can see, okay, so using brown color is this. So icon we have installed. Okay, okay. Let's go back, look into the runtime. Close it. Make sure npm install anything. If there is any residual, then we can go npm run dev running. Okay, let's see what this error is. So as you could see that the code has been written in both TypeScript as well as JSX. So I can actually ask and say that looks like the code has been written into both React and React JavaScript. And TypeScript script format. Can you remove all the code related to TypeScript and keep the JavaScript code only? Okay, because that's why the time it's happening. Let me just close all these tabs. And while these files are being generating, new files are being generated and the old files are there. Even if you close the tabs, that's not a problem because all the new work has been happening here. So you can always review the files and you can click them in order to, if you would want to check what is going on. So because this particular window is showing all the work has been done based on your very latest prompt given to the IDE. Here is asking us to, is deleting the themes that we can accept it. It's deleting the app.tsx, we can accept it. Main.tsx, let's accept it. Okay, these are the changes. Now the code has less. We can look into app.jsx. We can accept this code change. We can also accept this code change. Okay, make sure everything is accepted. Okay, we can review next file. Let's accept this too. Everything looks good. Let's review next. Accept, accept, accept. Looks this one too, Chakra provider theme is there. Okay, so looks like all the files has been updated, which needs to be updated. Okay, we need to reload here. Let's close this, run dev. Very good. Now we can come back, we run, we can actually see here that there are some errors. Errors are your friend because they let you learn a lot what is going here. So this is the error. Chakra UI icons. No matching export. Let's take this error from here, and you take it, you can say you have just dumped all the error. I noticed that there is error with Chakra UI dependency, so let's fix it. So that's the reason I wanted to have the proper packages which is required for us to get Chakra UI working, because this is the kind of little tricky problem which I have done earlier a couple of times, that very first pass the Chakra UI does not really get implemented correctly. So it might take some time for you to just make it happen, and once you build one time, then you can keep reusing it again and again. Okay, so there were 2 commands needs to be run. I ran both of them. So now it's fixing the React. That's exactly what I was expecting, because depending on the React dependency and the Chakra UI dependency, we have to make sure, because as you see here, now it's moving from Chakra UI version 3 to Chakra UI version 2. And that is required because there are some internal dependency issue between 3 and Vite I have seen. So that's a better way to run this thing. Okay, let's reinstall these packages. And trust me, I have done this thing earlier, and this was the better way to go. And usually if I'm doing something, creating the template, it usually takes about half an hour to 1 hour for me. And once I have it, I can keep really using it. So this time I thought that I should create this thing for you, so you can also take the advantage of these AI IDE to build your templates. So great, looks like everything is done. We can come back. Let's close this thing and run command open terminal. So we can say open terminal it is basically going to run. Command could not read package. Okay, not a problem. We can use that. npm that is wrong place is running. It has to the place it should run. So we can actually say exit, because we already know what we are doing. We can come here, we can do npm install in case any residual thing, npm run dev. Everything looks good here. Let's come back. There you go. Everything is working here. React and Chakra UI. Now we can go look into the code. We can see here app.jsx. Welcome to Vite, React and Chakra UI. That is your template code, which is working. Okay, let me close this. That's exactly what we are looking for, but we will go and add a little more to it. So now what I want to really see here is that here is a box, vertical stack, heading. So these are everything coming out from Chakra UI. So that's why once you know Chakra UI, these tags, it becomes fairly easy to write the command or everything the way you would want to write this. So once we have this thing, we will just enhance this script just a little more by adding few more commands. So we will say please add menu and sub menu structure also in the project by adding separate files for menus and routes. As of now, just add one main, two main menus, name, dashboard and users, the users menu also has two sub menus as profile and settings. Okay, so we are adding the menu structure, the code, sidebar, everything has been generated. So that could be our base page. Okay, code has been added. Accept all will takes care of everything. Okay, now it's asking us to install few of these things. Review next file. We can update the code. Let's start from top. Here, as you can see, the package.json has been updated with more dependencies as needed. Let's go to next. Now you can see that we are working in sidebar. So this whole file is just added new for us. So we can just accept here. We can go next. Now we can see the dashboard, which is a new page is created. Dashboard is added. We can go next. This is a profile. This is profile for one of our sub menu. Let's accept it. Go to next. We have also created the settings. Let's use it. Accept it. All the files has been updated. Now we can look into, and I think all the updates are done. There is no further updates available. So we can run this command. Let's where we are. Okay, this was okay. I have closed it. Npm install. So if you look into here, npm install, where it's running, I sometimes suspect it's gonna run in wrong place. Now updating the main app, because once the structure was added for the menus and sub-menus, sidebar everything, sidebar component pages has been, now the update main and update has to be updated. Let's review the changes. So in the app.js, as you can see, all these new components has been imported, some design, and then changes. Let's update the changes. So app.jsx has been updated. This is our new structure has been created, which is verified here. Would you like to me add additional features? Not right now, we need to do. So we have already checked that thing. We can see npm install if there is anything residual, or then after npm run dev. It's running 5173, and as you could see, here is the dashboard. Here is the user profile settings. And that's our very base. So if you would want to have a landing page, and from landing page, then you are navigating to there, you can have, or if you would want to just add a very quick login page, and then when the login click button happen, then you render to land to dashboard, that can be done. So let's have that the last option, and then we can go from there. Okay, so we can say would you please add a landing page first, which has a login button, which has a login menu or login option at the top navigation bar. Okay, when login is clicked, open a side panel for user email and their password to be inserted. For now, just create the action to jump dashboard page when anyone clicks the login credential submit button. So we have created a design where we need a landing page, just a base landing page, and in the landing page we at the top we have the navigation bar. In navigation bar we have a login button, and then the login, when click happen, side panel opens up where the username and password can be inserted, and when somebody submit those username and password, and for now we are just jumping to the dashboard. So let's change the accept. Okay, here, okay, routes are being added, and here that's the directly now these navigation to those menus, some menu is removed, and now everything has been changed to a different. Okay, here we have landing page added, new page. Let's accept that all. So landing page has been created and app has been updated accordingly. Looks like all the things have done. Now we can go look into our code has been updated. Let's go back to that is our landing page. Here is login, everything starts, and when the login happens, side happen. So this is a side panel login. It opens up the email, password, and when we login happens, we need to put some information here. So I think, oh, it's accepting us to proper email, and now we are back to here. Okay, we missed one thing last, that we need to add the exit, the logout button in the menu at the bottom. So we can also ask that. So please add the logout option into the menu panel at the bottom, and for now when clicked, please route the navigation back to landing page. So menu has to be updated in order to get what we are looking for. And okay, let's review the changes. To accept those changes. These are happening in sidebar. So sidebar where the menu options are. Okay, changes are here. Okay, changes. You can actually design the button. You can, whatever you would want, you can add a whole new design. So that whole sidebar is updated, means all the control related with the logout has been done. Sidebar updated, and the logout option is actually here. I can click the logout. Oh, I have to move my, okay, login, let's put password. Okay, there you go, click, perfect, and here we can say logout. That's where. So that's pretty much our code, and this whole code is here. So I will go ahead and I will package this code and update this code to GitHub repo, so anybody can use this template. So here is the folder AI Vite Chakra UI. So 650 AI Lab VibeCoding. Here you can get this Vite Chakra UI template code. This is pretty much the code which we have generated everything. So thank you so much for your time. I do appreciate. If you like it, if you have something specific you look for, please write your comment in the video and I will be very happy to facilitate it. Once again, thank you so much for your time. Peace.